I have not been fishing for a while. Now, the last time I went fishing, this happened. And when I went fishing and got that hook in my hand, I just I didn't have a whole lot of time. And I said, you know what, I don't want to mess with the GoPro today. I got into a school of fish, and it's pretty fast and furious action. And then I got that hook in my hand, and I thought, you know what, I've caught 6 or 7 fish back to back. I think I'm good. I'm just gonna go on home, and I'm gonna try a little top water. As you can see this morning, it's overcast. We're supposed to get some pretty good thunderstorms a little bit later on today. So I'm gonna try me some top water action this morning, a little spook. And let's see what I can get, because I haven't really done a whole lot of top water fishing this year. That would be the downfall of fishing a top water bait on fluorocarbon. I forgot to bring my rod with my monofilament line. Monofilament floats a heck of a lot better than fluorocarbon. Fluorocarbon does not float, people. Through the tongue, that hurt. Okay. There's one. Oh, he's running at the boat. That might be a better fish. Oh yeah. Come here, Betsy. Oh, that is a good fish. Tire him out a little bit. There we go. Well, like I figured, with this pressure kind of high this morning, that's a good chunk. I suspect he's been caught before. Look at that. The hook was back up in here, in the roof of his mouth, and that hole was already there. Let's see how much he weighed. It's 3.2. I figured he was right at 3 pounds. Took me a while to catch up a little bit, but healthy fish. See you later, dude. All right, getting another lizard. There's one. Trying to get that backlash out, and that guy just knocked the fire out of it. I didn't know he was on there. Well, I got took by surprise right there. I was not expecting that. Tattooed it. Good fish. So I think I'm gonna 4.5 pounder. That is a strong fish. I think I can live with that. Later, dude. Man, off he goes. Alright, I'm going to show you what I was using just then. I wasn't using the bluegill. I wasn't using that one. Well, there it is. I was using a 6-inch Sticko worm, June bug, and I'm gonna keep using that. Now the way I rig my Sticko worms is basically Texas rig, but without the bullet weight. So what this bait does, if you've never fished a Sticko, now Yum makes them, they called Yum Dingers. Gary Yamamoto started out making these and he calls them a Senko lure. So if you ever hear me say Sticko or Senko, that's interchangeable. It means the same thing. This is a little bit heavier. Some people like the 5-incher because it gives them a little bit better action. I like the 6-inch because I feel like it produces bigger fish for me. But it's got a nice heavy feel to it, so you don't have to worry about a whole lot of not being able to cast it. As you can see there, I cast it out pretty good, but man, I totally was not expecting that. That fish kind of just latched on when I thought I was coming across some grass or a stick, and he was on there. So I let it sink. When it sinks, it kind of has a little shimmy to it, and when you pop it a couple of times, it has a very erratic action to it. So these Senko worms will produce. Hey guys, so I'm about to wrap this thing up. I've been out here for about 2.5 hours. I don't know how many fish I've caught, but I've caught some pretty decent quality fish today, and I kind of wanted to just break it down for you, tell you kind of how I was fishing around here, what I was using, and what I was looking for. So I started out using a topwater bait, and I didn't get any activity off of that whatsoever. Then I tried to use a little bit of a crankbait, swim jig. Didn't get any response out of that. What I caught most of my fish on today, I was fishing with just a Bass Pro Shop Graphite Series 6.5 medium action rod. I was using 20-pound fluorocarbon because there's a pretty good bit of cover in here, and I wanted to be sure I could horse these fish out of here. I've had this Daiwa bait caster forever. It's a Megaforce. It's got a twitching bar on it, so it comes in real handy when I'm trying to drive the boat and fish one-handed. But as I have done in a lot of other videos, I was using a Zoom 6-inch black lizard with a blue sparkle tail, 3/8 and 1/4 ounce bullet weights. It seemed to do really well. I was fishing around the docks, and fish were coming out from under the docks around some of the brush that was at the docks, and I caught several fish. I caught a 3.5 pounder. Once that bite slowed down, I came out here on the levee and I missed a couple of really good fish. I think they were good fish anyway. I was fishing let me grab it right quick. I was fishing Bass Pro Shops Tournament Series 6-inch Sticko worm in a June bug color, using an offset shank hook, 15-pound fluorocarbon. Because I can, I'm fishing this bait, I don't want a whole lot of stretch. I want to be able to feel that bite even when I've got a little bit of slack on my line. So fluorocarbon helps you do that. But anyway, I caught a 4.5 pounder off that. Fishing a 7-foot Abu Garcia Veritas 2.0 rod, Lew's speed reel. I love my Lew's speed spool. 10 bearing. I think it's got a 7-to-1 gear ratio, so I'm able to get those fish in here pretty quick once I get them on there. Now that fish that hit me, that I caught, I didn't even feel him bite it. I just all of a sudden felt weight there, so it's one of those bites that just it just happened, so it kind of took me by surprise. But anyway, that's kind of what I did today. I'm going to go in and maybe see the kids, maybe go swimming. I think they might be at the pool right now. So I want to thank you for watching Madco Outdoor. Make sure that you subscribe to our page. We're shooting for 100 subscribers. So please help us do that, and make sure that you look us up on Instagram at madco_outdoors. Get out there in the outdoors, take somebody fishing with you, hunting, whatever the case may be. Pass along that heritage of enjoying the great outdoors. So have a good time out there. Until I see you next time, tight lines.